Department of Human Services says starting next week, if a long-term care facility meets certain requirements, it can begin allowing visitors to come in person again. Each resident would only be allowed 2 visitors at a time. It's a big deal, though. Fox 12's Drew Reeves explains more about these requirements and how some are feeling about the news. Drew?
Yeah, it's exciting for many people who are hoping that they will get to see their family again soon. I did speak to one woman who is living in an assisted care facility. She says that she's been able to visit with her family throughout the summer, but this announcement is especially important as we head into the winter. For many people living inside nursing homes and assisted living facilities, getting through the pandemic hasn't been easy.
It's been hard. Even inside the facility, we have been eating in our rooms up until last week.
Leah McGregor lives in an assisted living facility in Salem and says throughout the summer she's been able to visit with family outside, but now that's changing.
I won't be able to see my grandkids outside. It's just too cold for them.
And she says with social distancing, visiting with her fellow seniors has been a challenge.
Almost impossible to have a conversation. So it's lonely.
But now the Department of Human Services says starting next week, certain facilities will allow in-person visitations.
I think being able to see your family and sit with them and talk with them is going to be very, very helpful to many people here.
According to DHS, they can allow 2 visitors at a time for residents. But first, each facility must meet certain criteria. DHS says the biggest criteria is that they must have no suspected or current COVID-19 cases and be in a county that has a low to medium positivity rate. That means the county must have a positivity rate of 10% or lower. DHS also released a list of requirements during visitations that facilities must follow. The news has also been good for those facilities across the state. In a statement, the CEO of Springs Living, a senior living community, wrote, "We welcome the Department of Health Services' decision to allow visitors for our residents. It's exactly what's needed to balance their emotional well-being with their physical safety." Now, Leah says one challenge will be, with 10 grandchildren, choosing who her 2 visitors at a time will be.
I guess they'll just have to draw straws or something.
And DHS says to provide safe visits, facilities must limit the number of visits at a time, staggering them if needed. They must also limit the time of those visits if that is needed as well. And they must clean and sanitize regularly. Reporting live in Lake Oswego, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.